welcome back. It's Monday. I've remembered my camera, so this weekend we had the Border Motorsport Club party at the White Heather, which is just over the other side of the airfield. But I have had a couple which went quite well. It turned out, but it was good crack. Everybody who came had a good laugh. But I've had a couple of sneaky sessions on the car. Not so much sneaky sessions, I just forgot to bring my camera. So I named the last video wrong as well, because I was just thinking about front bumper and I named it front bumper and there was no front bumper in it. It was a trick. I'm getting ahead of myself. No, I was getting ahead of myself. That said, like I'm thinking that there's some missing footage as well, because I kind of not recorded anyway. We cut the top of the back bumper off the S13, off the Nissan, and attached it, cut it in half, and then attached it to the lower part, not the lowest part, but a lower part of the rest bumper. And then I've cut out the middle, doing away with the spot lamps, but I wanted to see what it looked like using that curve, but flattening that curve to match that body line going down from there to there, which I've done, but I don't think it's enough. I think there's still too much. I don't want it to just look like it's been cut out, so what I've done is I've put a bit of tape over there, put a flat panel leading up to there and a panel across there. So we're following I need to adjust that line as well so it's a little bit steeper. So we're following that line there, keeping a tiny, but well, we won't really be keeping it, we'll just be to there. We're not keeping the shape of the spotlight at all. Dipped into there as well, so all this is filler, just creating a flat edge. And the spot lamp also went into that section, so I filled that section as well. Obviously I've fibre filled this in, it's all bolted. Yeah, that's all bolted, and then I'm going to fibreglass that from underneath to give that the strength it needs there. Possibly going to go over it with a sheet of matting as well, because I've got this to do as well. And I'm looking, because this is quite thick, so I'm looking at like cutting that out about halfway, so that sits down into it further. I'm undecided on that at the minute, but I'm definitely going to do this because it's too wide and it looks too much like it's just had the centre section just chopped out. Kind of looks like a Mini on drugs, and then coming up the side there into the wheel arch. Everything else, I think, like last video that I posted and named wrong, was all really sorting out panel gaps and whatnot. There's still a little bit of work to do there, but it's going to take a little bit of coaxing into place. It needs a bit of heat on it, I think, to just get it in a little bit. It's a little bit sprung. Actually, the bonnet's just sat on at the minute. It's all just sat on. So I'm going to get it off and start doing that. Can you guess what it is? Yeah, the smoke was getting a bit overkill there. Just put the vacuum on. Yeah, look at that. It's making a stencil of the Death Star with a laser, which is quite cool in itself, really, isn't it? For doing like window decorations, Christmas, snow stuff. Potentially you could do with being thicker, couldn't it?
I think it'll be alright.
It'll work. Yeah.
Some of these bits and pieces, would look like.
Yeah. So I've got the bolts out of here, I've resined in between those two panels, squidged it together, that's went off. I cut this bit out here, which I think you might have seen, and then I've fibreglassed that in. Need to grind these bolts down. Got a bit of shaping to do in here, need to build up on here. I've got some return edges to do on these two bits here. Got some extra build to go into there. So that's where we're at. All the bolts are out of it now, up the side. So I'm just going to hit this with the grinder, just take off all the high spots, and I'll put these returns in, and then we're on the home stretch. Trying not to get too much dust in Jonathan's garage, because I have been like knocking shit off with a grinder, and it's too late. The garage is full of crap, but I have made an exceptional amount of dust today though, haven't I? It's been very dusty. So this is going off now. I need to come in here and grind out with my little power file, shape all these, like get all the knobbly bits off here in there as well. And then I'm gonna, once all the knobbles are off, all the high spots, I'm just waiting for this little bit to dry here. It's still going off a little bit. It's all pretty solid. I've glassed that return on that side and on the back side as well. So that's nice and strong now, that's going nowhere. Again, I've got this vent to clear out in here. And then once I've done that, just tidy up these and there. Then I can put a skim of filler over the whole thing. It needs it everywhere to get the final shape on. So I've got closer to the final shape anyway. So I'm going to leave it out here until I've took those bits off. See, along here I need to get obviously I need to fill that transition from there to there. So the bottom of this still needs cut off. It's not quite straight. It's not quite level all the way around. It goes up slightly in the middle. So I'll be taking like a slither off right the way around to the corner. So I'm waiting on my little Milwaukee batteries to charge up, just so I can get my power file going. So while I've been on with that, Jonathan's started painting the car red. So we're not going to paint it. We're just going to brush paint it red now, instead of white. Nice thick coat of red. No, what he's actually doing is brushing red gel coat on. I'm going to take a mould of this door card skin. Yes, this door skin. So he's waxed it again, polished it, and now he's painting the gel coat on. And then we might do 2 coats of that. Yeah, and then once that goes off, he'll then be able to start laying up the fibreglass on top of the gel coat. We're going to put 5 coats of fibreglass. Fibreglass is on the floor there, and do 5 coats of fibreglass and resin, and that'll make a nice strong mould that we can repeatedly pop out replacement door cards. And although these door cards are fine, these door skins are fine, they are made out of an extra top, the door handle, the middle section and the bottom. So it's made out of 4 separate pieces. Both of the door cards are made out of 4 separate pieces, so they will be fine to go on the car. They're not too ridiculously heavy. Like the bumper is going to be ridiculously heavy for a bumper, but it's still going to be strong enough to go on. Obviously the intention is to turn the whole thing into a kit, so you haven't got it on the best of stands there, have you? It's wobbling about all over the place. I'll tell you what you haven't done. Waxed the holes. Have you waxed them? Have you plugged them? All right, okay. How are you getting on for gel coat? Did you gauge it right or wrong?
I think I've gauged it right for 1 coat.
1 coat, aye. You're just going to mix back in that pot again?
Probably, yeah.
Aye. While you're mixing, do you want us to get the accelerator on it?
Yeah, I want to be
Just put a bit of heat in it. Yeah. Right. It's late o'clock. What time is it? It's about 8 o'clock, I would have thought. This is where we've got to. Spin you around. So I like the way I've got like an edge there extended out to there from that vent, and then this comes down here into there, and that's not totally straight. It dips down. That's a flat panel, but it dips down in the middle and reduces the front lip down to about 15-20 mil. So you'll have to let us know what you think about that, because that's a hell of a change to the car. Obviously it'll all be meshed in as well, and the number plate's going to sit under there. We're nearly there. Need to work out the headlights. Well, the back windows sat in as well, and a load of stuff on the back. So that's got 5 layers of fibreglass, 2 layers of gel coat, 3 layers of wax on top of the panel, so that should be good and strong. Dark line is there was some dirt on the fibreglass. So yeah, that must be in the end of a video, even though I've definitely skipped loads of bits. I'm just unplugging stuff. Battery's charging. So yeah, thanks for watching, subscribing, following what I'm up to. Don't forget to press the buttons if you haven't already. Check out Jonathan's new website, jdmpower.co.uk, innit? Yeah. JDM Power. Go and have a look at that. Say bye, Jonathan.
Bye.
Bye. Be back tomorrow.